Good morning. Today is day 9 and we're getting ready to head toward Tucson. We don't know quite where we're going to end up, just somewhere on the edge of Tucson, kind of north, I guess, part of Tucson. We're not real sure. Probably about 60-ish miles today.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of city driving today. Casa Grande and Eloy kind of blend together, and then we got a little bit of distance between that and the outskirts of Tucson, so I think it's going to be a lot of town riding. So, yeah, it's not always the most pleasant, especially right away in the morning when it's busy, but we're hoping for a bike lane, at least for part of it.
We'll be on frontage roads most of the time.
Between Eloy and Tucson, we will, yep. Mm-hmm. Along Interstate 10 now. Dropped down off the road we were planning on taking. Thing was so busy. Got a little bit of farm country here now. Cotton field here that's been picked. So have to just keep trying to pick some roads through here that are rideable. See how it goes. Lots of solar out here. Good place for it, that's for sure. Sunny every day. Other side of the road, same thing. We found a decent back road then finally to get off that main road right on for a while, but now we're back to 87 again. We got to ride that quite a ways to get down to 10. This is kind of that same road we were on yesterday coming in that last 20 miles. It's busy, there's no shoulder on it. And then when we get down to 10, hopefully that frontage road that runs parallel to 10 is smooth. If not, we gotta jump on the interstate and ride that into Tucson. We'll see. I don't know. Coming back the second half, thought it'd be nice to finish this. We've kind of known all along we're not bikers. It's not our passion. But we thought, I did. Thought it'd be nice to finish this. Sandra said she'll go as far as I want to go. Second half here. I don't know. Last couple of days, we're like, if we're not really enjoying this, what's the point? We talked about going another week to El Paso. That'll get us to El Paso and El Paso, Texas. Said we'd reassess then. I don't know. When we were hiking, we get up in the morning. We were excited to get on the trail and get going. We get up in the morning here, we're like, gotta figure out what roads we're on, if these roads got a shoulder, how much traffic's on them, and
You just feel sick or I feel sick to my stomach most of the day.
Yeah, it's just not a relaxing. I mean, we knew that from the first half, but out here we're riding a lot more interstates, which it's kind of boring. It is what it is. I don't know. We'll get to Tucson tonight and see if we do another day tomorrow in Tucson and find a rental, or if we push on to El Paso and decide then. kind of where we're at. I don't know. At the point in my life, I don't feel like I need to prove anything to anybody to finish this thing just for the sake of finishing it. I mean, if we were loving it out here, it'd be one thing. If we're doing it just for the sake of doing it, it's another. I don't know.
We know we can do hard things. We've done them all our lives with the farming. And
yeah. I mean, this is a lot less physically demanding than hiking. It is. I mean, we can do 60 miles and be to our motel by 2:30, 3 o'clock, and we're eating at a restaurant every day. It's not like it's work, but it isn't like it's killing you to do it. But it's just, yeah, these roads just take the fun out of it, is what it is. So we'll see. $12:30. Just had lunch at a Dairy Queen alongside Interstate 10 here. Got a frontage road. You got to pretty much run all the way into Tucson now. About 30 miles yet.
Well, good evening. We made it 64 miles to, it's like a suburb of Tucson and then northern part of Tucson. So had a day's in tonight.
Yep, we said the last couple of days here, we talked about that earlier. Just the fun of this thing is gone. And we're done. It's just that simple. Yeah, we've kind of been in this, I don't know what you'd call it. We've been trying to replicate the experience of the AT basically by doing other things and just not able to do it, which is okay. I mean, it was a unique experience and the people and all that stuff made it special like it was. And I don't know, we long for what was and not what is, I guess. So, and doing these other things, we're not able to replicate that. And yeah, we're fine with that. It's not that we didn't enjoy the bike trip at all. We did. I mean, it was pretty. Coming through San Diego and the Imperial Valley, but now it's just
Desert
and yeah.
Hot and picky.
And the roads are narrow and busy and there's no shoulders and makes it stressful and yeah, don't see the point of forcing ourselves to finish just to prove to ourselves we can. That's okay.
Yeah, it is. I told Al it's kind of interesting psychological thought of, I don't know why that is. I said if we were in a van just traveling around the U.S. and decided, hey, well, we're ready to go home, and we didn't make it to some of the places, we wouldn't even bat an eyelash. But for some reason, this doing it on bike makes it feel like you failed something.
You almost feel guilt of it not doing the whole thing, but
it's kind of interesting just to think that what your thought processes are. But
we probably did about what 2,000 miles of it, roughly.
Yeah.
First stretch was like 1,500, and we probably did close to 500 this time. So
yeah,
it's a fair amount of miles on a bike.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of.
No.
I'm ready to go home and see my grandbabies again.
Go and plow snow the way it sounds.
Yeah, it does. Well, good night. Thanks for those of you that encouraged us with your comments. We really appreciated it. I guess you have anything else to add?
Not necessarily. Yep.
Okay. Good night.
Yep. Good night.